Slop was declared 2025's word of the year. The word of last year by some dictionary. I actually don't know what dictionary does those. They declared slop as the word of the year last year. I think this is really interesting. One, not a bad word. I think it makes sense that this is the word of the year. It's definitely been a widespread word, and one of the few times, perhaps, when the internet comes up with something very useful, right? When you have all these AI videos, some of which are bombastic and crazy and are very capable of drawing attention on social media feeds, at times more capable of drawing attention than people like me, real people making videos. The way I said that really makes it sound like I'm an AI in disguise. I'm not, guys, I swear. It is a useful term to denote the difference between this is a crazy, bombastic, AI-generated video that is still drawing lots of attention. You know, I think it'd be a huge mistake to say that these are not somewhat successful in that pursuit, but are different than a human-made, real piece of content, right? Or art, perhaps. I think it's a useful term in that way, but something interesting happened, which often tends to happen with vocabulary on the internet, that the word slop became slop in a little bit of a way. It almost lost its meaning very quickly. I mean, I'm not going to say this is 100%. You know, I don't exactly remember the first time I encountered this word, but let's say I encountered this word for the first time halfway through 2025, January 2nd today. I don't think it has a meaning anymore. I think it's already lost its meaning. Genuinely, I think it's already lost its meaning. I've seen people refer to thoughts people have had as slop. I've seen people refer to content as slop that real people made. And listen, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, everything everyone makes is amazing. Obviously, that's not the case. However, if you say that it's, if you want to use slop to denote AI-generated videos and then start using on real people that just make videos that you happen to not like or that maybe are bad, who knows, it loses its meaning. It goes from being a term that is useful and perhaps even very necessary to being a term that will not have a meaning very soon. And I think it's already on its way there. I saw somebody refer to Marty Supreme, the new A24 film, as slop. They said it's I forget the exact term, something along the lines of a YouTube short in a film, something that, even again, if you don't like the film, not a correct or very productive usage of the word. And then I've seen people refer to the new season of Stranger Things as being slop, and don't get me wrong here.